What's going on, everyone? This is an iPad mini into a 2008 Impala dash. Here's my iPad mini. This is the original radio bezel that goes over the radio and the AC controls. What I did was, the guys at Five Field Fabrications have this kit for iPads, your iPhones, any tablet that you want to put inside a dash of your car, or put a mounting or docking station for your iPhone somewhere in the center console somewhere. Well, how it goes is it clicks in. I'll show you that in a second, but I'm gonna really show you how the guts of this is made. It just pops off here like so. It goes around my AC controls. I just, when I need to get into my radio, I go into here. It's hooked up to the USB cord. What I had to do was I had to cut the back of my dash, as you can see, to push the radio back farther, so the knobs and the faceplate wouldn't hit the back of the new bezel I made. This is a Sony CDX GS500R. It's a nice radio. They have a Bluetooth version of it also. This is just a regular one. What I have connected to it is a PAC IR. It's an infrared extender. I have it right here going to my dash right here, so I can use my remote. Pretty cool, isn't it? So what I had to do was I moved it back, got some hangers on there. So what you do is you adjust all your EQs when you want to, and then what you do is you put this in. It slides right over everything. Make sure all the wires are tucked in, and it goes right over everything. I'll put that in. I'll be right back. Alright, have it back in. So what I do is you just snap it over. It has the original snaps on the bottom of the bezel, so it's all nice and clean, looks like it's supposed to be there. Then what you do is you take your iPad, you slide it in like so. There's a connection right there. Go like this and pop it in, and you click it down so it's all stationary in. So now what you do is you have to go download, it's a Sony app remote. So you go like this, and basically you can run your whole radio from this app. So for instance, if you want to do tuner, you go right here. I have it on 104.1. And basically if you want to change the station, you just go like this, slide over. Or you can use the remote like this, hit the presets, and basically go from there. Why I did the remote with the infrared extender, reason why is you had to go back in, hit volume up on anything that you're using. For instance, if I was on, let me go back, if I was on USB and I wanted to pop out of here and go to something else, I couldn't go and change the volume like I wanted to. So what I do is, now I don't have to use it. I just use the remote. My man put me up for the shit. And it's a pretty good feature that they have on this. So for instance, now I don't have to go back into this. If I do, I just hit Spotify. It'll pop Spotify up for me, and I could basically control Spotify from my thing. I could change songs, for instance, like that. And then what I do is, there's other things that you can do. You can slide over. You can use the Pandora. It does that. The only downfall of this, it keeps it up so you can't use the actual features on it. It's kind of downfall, but you can still just click over, and it moves over for you. So I just go back. Other thing is my phone has Wi-Fi, so I can connect to basically anything. I can go to YouTube, um, like this. The cool feature, and it's asking me if I want to access the microphone. I say okay. The thing I like about it is you can zoom through everything. Your passenger can go through everything that you want to go through. Where I really got this was from Sound Waves of Tampa. They did their 2010 Volkswagen Jetta with the Sony app remote, and basically that's where I got my idea from. Let's skip through this. They got theirs. I mean, I zoomed through. There's Rob, good guy. I talked to him over the phone. He gave me good pointers on everything. So basically, this is how they got the app remote. The only downfall, the thing about theirs is they have the steering wheel controls. That's all. I don't have steering wheel controls, as you can tell, so I got this. Probably the best feature on this now, ever since I put the infrared extender in from PAC. For instance, I can get on Facebook. I can do music off my iTunes radio. I can sync right through that too. And it's just a good feature. You just, click it. And it's just a nice, slick view. Thing is, if you want to do this setup, you set your EQs to anything that you would like. On the radio now, this app doesn't have the feature yet to adjust EQs on here, because this is a certain model it doesn't have, but that's not a big of a deal because I have extended second amplifier for all my highs and mids. So basically, I can adjust it whenever. But it's a slick design. When you want to take it out, you just go like this and pop it out. So that's what it looks like at night. You can have your iPad on the go still with you. You don't have to keep it in the car. I know there's some places that you can just get it permanently in. Me, who would want to put iPad mini permanently inside a dash? That's a lot of money there. So this is the function of, sliding it in every morning and basically just clicking it in and going to your apps. Basically, I'm, Spotify in it, and, you just click play, and then we just go from there. I just think it's a great thing that technology nowadays it's booming. I live in the Midwest. I've never seen anyone do it yet to their car or truck or SUV. Thing is it's not a bad thing to do for your car or your vehicle. For instance, I mean, to get this over more on aspect of the bezel, it's the original bezel. I had a wood grain bezel. Now I don't. I have all different trim. You have to cut it to make everything fit, and it has someone fiberglass it in for you. It's not a bad technique. How I did the AC controls is there's a bezel that's in front of the AC controls, and it looks like this. And that's all fiberglassed in there, so it gives you the ability to fiberglass everything in, and you just pop it in and out when you want to. Any car can get this done. I would say it's timely to get it done because you got to find the right person to paint in fiberglass, and the audio part. I mean, you got to make room for the radio. You just can't use any kind of radio. The Sony radios, this one has been really good to me. It's a nice features on it. The sound settings are really good. And then basically, I mean, you have everything at the fingertips. Your music, your video, everything. Your iTunes, your Facebook. You know, you can get on the internet with this, and it's pretty. You know, if you got GPS also you can use. But thing is if you're wanting to get this done, contact me on my YouTube page. If you're in the Midwest, we can get it done. If not, I mean, I can walk you through everything. I'm just, putting this service out there for everyone that if they want to get it done, just give me a call and we can go from there. It's very time sensitive to get this done. I mean, it'd be a couple weeks, but it's a good feature in cars. I know there's other ways to do it without the Sony radio. There's, you can do the Bluetooth through it and all that stuff. If you had another radio, just, Bluetooth it to your radio, or there's other ways to do it, like just, directly going through your amplifier and all that stuff with RCAs. But with my thing, how I have it is I had to push the radio back. Everything's connected through my amplifiers, through my RCAs. The only thing this is connected is through my USB. It's a nice, clean, slick setup, and it looks like it was originally in the car at first. Yet again, I gotta give it to Five Field Fabrications for making these great products for cars, trucks, and SUVs, for our iPad minis and any other Apple products or any tablets. Another shout out to Sound Waves of Tampa for giving me the great idea of doing this to my car, because the plain Jane of a double din radio was just isn't my cup of tea no more. Now I can just take my iPad out, pull it out, go from there. Some mornings, if I don't have my radio in here, I'm just going to the store. I don't have to pop it in all the time. I just, I can still use the radio. And basically, I know what the sources are, how many clicks it is. But besides that, everything runs perfectly fine. Like I said, I'm on Spotify right now. I need Spotify up. Then you can still scroll up. And you can still pause it from here. You can adjust all the settings from here. Right now, Dr. Dre, let's get high. But anyway, just view this. Let me know what's up, and we can go from there. If you have any ideas for anything else like this, just give me a contact. I will have my email attached on the end of this video. We can go from there, or you just inbox me on everything. Besides that, if you have any questions, give me a shout. We'll go from there. Thanks for watching. iPad mini into a 2008 Impala. Very slick and very great features on it. Just give me a call, give me a contact, give you my number. We'll go from there. All right, have a nice day.